I talked about this a few days ago, and it's not really super important, so we can get it out of the way first. Madam Web has been pushed back from July 7th to October 6, 2023. This move makes sense and is less of a delay and more of a strategic pushback, if you will. I know I talked about how Sony had already taken an untitled film which was set to release on June 23rd off the release calendar. I don't remember if I mentioned it then, but it was pretty obvious that Madam Web would end up moving as well. Spider-Verse is guaranteed to bring in the big bucks, so that one's not going anywhere. But had Madam Web stayed at its original date, it would have been competing against Across the Spider-Verse and The Flash, which is a terrible idea. No matter how good Madam Web may end up being, with all the drama surrounding Ezra Miller, The Flash is going to overshadow anything Madam Web does. And it's pretty clear that COVID or some other circumstance caused 3 movies to get pushed back to around the same time. Then Sony waited, most likely to see if Warner Bros. Delayed The Flash, but ultimately decided to push back Madam Web instead. Next, we have a couple rumors coming from Daniel Richtman. He first says that Hawkeye Season 2 may already be in development at Marvel Studios, that Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin and Ayelet Zurer's Vanessa will both return in the upcoming Daredevil show starring Charlie Cox, and that 1/3 of the Marvels will see the trio of characters Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan visit a planet where everyone sings instead of talking to each other. It's then revealed that Carol is married to the leader of the planet, which is why they're there, and they also get their new suits there. Now I'd say that the Daredevil one is pretty likely. It would be interesting to see what they did with Hawkeye in a second season, but probably it'll end up focusing more on Kate Bishop. And the Marvels one, as weird and uncharacteristic of the MCU as it may be, seems to be completely true, as it was reported on by multiple other sources who claim the same thing. Cinestealth tweeted, "The tone will not be overly comedic, but there will be a few over-the-top comedy sequences. Much more of a balance than Thor Love and Thunder though, so don't worry." I hadn't heard that Zawe Ashton's character was a gender-bent Al Dawn, but that makes sense because I was told that she's an amalgamation of characters, one of whom I believe could be Moonstone, and has no real basis in the comics. I'm hearing conflicting reports about Al Dawn's backstory though. At first, I heard that she was a genetic scientist working to resurrect Kree soldiers using Moonstones, and later that she's a rogue general leading a faction that wants to overthrow the Kree Empire and pin the coup on the Skrulls, but it could turn out to be both. Also, Maria Rambeau should return. This could be in flashbacks or possibly tying to the resurrecting fallen soldiers subplot, but that last part is pure speculation. Then Greatface chimed in saying that the plot of the story was that the Kree want Kamala's bangles. Now could this have anything to do with the Inhumans? Maybe instead of the Kree creating them, using Kamala's stolen bangles, they awaken the Inhuman gene in people on Earth or around the universe. Well, according to My Time to Shine Hello, there will not be any Inhumans in the Marvels. However, Greatface quickly countered her statement by saying, "I don't know what MTTSH knows or how she knows it, but what we're hearing on this front obviously isn't matching up. As far as universal Inhumans in the Marvels, I've heard the concept of Kree experiments on other planets will be firmly established. 2 different sources in the past month have told me that Anson Mount is back as Black Bolt and will be involved in upcoming reshoots next month. I'm aware of the rumor that Jodie Turner-Smith was cast as Medusa, but it's not something on my radar. Doesn't mean it's not true, I just haven't heard it." To clarify, Anson Mount was not involved in principal photography on the Marvels. Anything his inclusion brings to the project is being added during reshoots in August. This tells me it wasn't planned and is probably not super significant to the film's overall plot, so it could possibly just be for post-credit scenes. Now this is another one of those things that we're gonna keep hearing conflicting reports on until it's confirmed. I find it incredibly unlikely that Marvel makes Inhumans on Earth 616 mutants, when they were clearly differentiated in Multiverse of Madness. Whether Anson Mount returns as a Black Bolt, the Inhuman royal family is established to be living on the moon, or we see the Universal Inhuman Corps in the Marvels, I don't see them waiting too much longer to introduce them. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Do you think delaying Madam Web was a smart move? What do you think of 1/3 of the Marvels taking place on a planet where people only sing? And when and how do you think the Inhumans will be introduced into the MCU? Will they be different from the X-Men, or will they be categorized as mutants as well? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you will never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.